Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 47 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. In the last episode, we just finished the Fire Sanctuary and nearly got killed in the process. Huh, I didn't know you can do that with rupees, but I think what we should do is, now that we got the magma mitts, we should go back to those areas where we saw, like, those holes that we dug up. That just left big gaping holes for us to get into. So let's deal with that first. Also, I killed the Lizalfos before climbing up here, so we wouldn't have to deal with them. It was just a way to save time, because I didn't really need that lizard tail that badly. I think it was around here. No? Okay. Oh, right, it was right by the Gossip Stone. Now I remember. Or maybe it was right by the water. I think there was something there. Yeah, let me go check that out. Yeah, it was right here. And let's see where this takes us. I'm very curious now. Oh, there's a heart piece! Hey! Nice. I feel good about that. Oh, wait a minute. I think I saw some rupees in the corner, too. And there should be another one on the other corner. Yeah, I went through all that trouble for 1 rupee. Aren't I a cheap ass? I think there's nothing else for me to do in the Elden area. So why don't we head for the sealed grounds? Well, let me dig this up first. I don't think the magma mitts would increase your chance of finding really good stuff in these holes. It's probably, like, just the same thing. Eh, whatever. Let me go back to that bird statue. Man, I'm so glad you can upgrade the stamina meter in Breath of the Wild. Well, I'm not really spoiling it. I mean, this stuff has been known for a long time. Because it's all over the place. I didn't say I wasn't going to spoil the game. Because I'm not really going over anything that detailed. Alrighty then, let's see. Okay, there's a lot of chests around this area. I don't want to go through there yet. Remember, our destination was the sealed grounds. So let's get to it right away. Okay, luckily it's not that far from here. I feel like we're getting, like, pretty close to the end of the game. Not too close, but we're well beyond the second half. No, beyond the second half is when it's over, I mean to say. I mean, we're deep into the second half, is what I mean to say. That would make a little bit more sense. Ah, there we go. Took us long enough. I'm actually just gonna go right here. Because maybe Gorko is back. And if I can draw something else for him, he might be able to get me some rewards. Oh dear. There's lots of Bokoblins here now. You guys were not here before. Okay, this is a little alarming. Oh, but he's still here. Hey. I came across blah blah blah. Know what I'd have to say? Sure. Arrow in repose. Ye who yearns to strike targets from afar, draw this shape so it may be known. Let's try it. Arrow in repose. think I know how to draw an arrow. What you have to do is do this. It's not very straight, but it'll do. And it worked! Sweet Goron! So that is what the ancient writing meant by striking targets from afar. Let me give you a little token of my appreciation, blah blah blah. Oh wow, how the hell did you get a dusk relic? You know what, I'm not gonna complain because I'm glad you found it.
Hey.
This answers all the mysteries from those ancient texts. At least, except for the mysteries that followed after that. Do you want to know what else is written in there? The three Ingles, the Trice, and... The text is too badly damaged to read it all beyond that point. What do you suppose it could say? Over time, the power of the goddess balls is restored. Blah blah blah, okay. Well, obviously I think he's talking about the Triforce, and that's what you draw to get fairies. Let's just go to the Seal Temple now. Oh, that was convenient. I think I should save my game while I can. Because I have a feeling something big is about to happen. I'll talk to you first. Yo, Link! Saw the rail track I put up outside, eh? No, I didn't. What's it for? Duh! Oh, you'll see before long.
Huh?
Ah, your sword. There can be no doubt. The sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old. The same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link, you must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time with a skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal, and show the gate your sword's power. Alright, I'll do it. Oh, I was just about to release that! No! I fear the seal has given way once again! That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak! It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gate, so it goes. Link, you must imprison the beast once again. Alright, bring it on! This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. I do admire your resolve, Bruce, but yeah, let's see how good that machine really is. I can't believe we gotta fight the imprisoned again, and this time it's a little bit harder than the first time. Alright, let's see what the problem is. Hey, Link! Duh! Try not to drool in your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Grucinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You won't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences clearing the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run on. All by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know. Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on, though. That monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready to action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Alright. Is there something else down here? Thought I heard a monster grunt. Nah, that was probably Groose. Well, in a way, he's a bit of a monster in his own right. Judging by his girth. And here we go again. We need a bigger spike for this thing. Oh dear. You notice this? He's got arms now! He was bad enough without arms, and now he's got a set. That's just what we need. Oh, and he can do those shockwaves instantly. Look at that! Seems like our ugly friend grew himself a pair of hands! Great timing! I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Okay. Okay, apparently a charge attack is good enough to destroy each toe instantly. Okay, now I gotta get in front of this guy. Oh, I got all both toes on this hand. Or this foot. Toes on this hand! Wow. Okay, what's it doing? It looks like it's actually able to climb. Hey, Link! The machine's all loaded and ready to smash! If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me the signal with up on the D-pad. How did you get all those toes back? Oh, it's ready to stumble now. No, it's still trying to climb. Alright, it's time for Groose to explode into action. Adjust the machine's power with the analog stick and aim at your target with the Wii remote. Once you finish aiming, press A to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll stun the scaly sucker. If you forget to control blah blah blah, yeah. What's it doing? Oh, it stumbled down now. Can I get out of Groose mode? Oh, yes I can, good. Oh, it's in the way. Oh shit, this is not what I needed. Actually, I think I can stun it some more. Ha! She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I tell ya, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start learning to back up with another bomb, so keep beating on Big Ugly till I give you the signal. Don't you recover. There we go, that's the first hit. So now for the second wave. Luckily, he did not get very far. Now we gotta do all this again. Okay, it looks like he moves a little bit faster. Oh, you got the signal? Where's he to? Did that actually hit him? Holy shit. Okay, this might be my chance to get something done on him. Okay, that was a bit of progress. Whew. Okay. Oh, man. We got something good going on here. Now, because he has those big arms, you can't really just walk around him. Like, I have to just, like, climb down and then climb back up again. Luckily, I'm not that far from him. Okay, now for the third attack. And this time he'll start crawling. And when he crawls, he's super fast. So I have to make this hit count. I got him right in the leg. Wow. And he's ready to go one more time. Okay, if you try to, like, land on his head, you'll actually have a harder time. Because, well, he'll try to shake you off. Did that not hit? Okay, that gave me a little bit of a head start. Because you can actually use your arrows for this. Okay, we gotta get the Grusinator ready again. Oh, right in the elbow. Can you imagine how awesome it would be if Bruce gets like a mega bomb and it could actually blow off a body part? Oh my god, he's moving faster than me. Okay, we got him. Oh shit, now I gotta go around him again. Can I use this vent? Yes, I can! That was the best one! We did it! Wow, that turned out easier than I thought. He did get a little close, though. But we didn't get to the danger zone. Man, I hope to God that this is the last of them, but I don't think it is. And we really need to get a vacuum to suck this thing up and then just throw it away. It's only just going to be sealed again. Now, Link. Strike the sealing spike with a Skyward strike and restore the seal. Quickly! Whatever you say, boss. Always learn to respect your elders. Oh, that was a miss. Why'd it go that way? Okay, that seal, I think, is a little different than the first one. Might be a bit of a stronger one. I pray to God it actually works. Nice work there, Link! Of course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that Gate of Time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Glory hog. But at least you were quite effective. Alright. Now we gotta get back to the temple. Thank God for these vents. And I'm glad he took down those fences, too. Because then I can just walk around a little bit easier. Oh, I think the temple's just over there. Alright. Oh yeah, I can just walk on the rails. I do like the view, like you can actually see the mountain. Like there's Elden Volcano right over there. That actually is a very pretty view. Okay, let's see. What else is there for us to do? Other than go into the Gate of Time. I think that's pretty much all we really can care to do right now. I'm glad I was able to use my arrows to actually pick off some of his toes. Because there's no way I was going to be able to deal with all those toes with just my sword, given how fast he was moving. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Duh! Aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could do to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but we'll always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There's no time to lose. Hit the gate with a skyward strike. Come on already! Charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about, and zap the Gate of Time! Right on, Granny? Indeed. Now, Link, go! Go to the gate. And then it rumbles again, we gotta fight the imprisoned for a third time. Yeah, nah, it's not happening now. That would just be a bit of a troll. Oh, that must be like the Hylian language or something. Oh great, now I gotta play Tetris. So many shapes. It's like a Lego factory exploded. Looks pretty. Looks like a bunch of gears. So this Gate of Time is literally clockwork. That's actually pretty cool. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust up free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. Okay, that was weird. Look at him with that power walk. When you see Zelda, tell her I said what's up. I won't. Okay, go on. How do you open this thing anyway? It's just a giant gear. I guess I just have to touch it. Oh, I broke it. Now it's a hole. I feel like there's like a lot of inspiration from Twilight Princess in this. Oh dear, where am I? The Temple of Hylia? Hey, Impo, what's up? Wait a minute, this is a seal temple. I'm gonna go out. Oh, I can't go out. That door is painted on. What the hell? These doors are not real. Why can't I escape? I don't want to be trapped here. There's a hole. Okay. Nothing in these jars. Some things never change. Oh, that's a place to sit down. Sure, why not? We're good. Impo, can you tell me something about these doors and why they don't work?
Hey!
At last! I've been expecting you, Link! You're doubtless overwhelmed, so I'll explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, that will come to be known as the Seal Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that will one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a save statue. But we can actually go outside! Oh, hey Zelda. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We travel very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as that may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They call it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against this fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised 2 separate plans and set them both into motion. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on this mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was, and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here, to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that I, created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Phi and the Great Blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back to his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. I'll cut her head off. Oh, just don't. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in the world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. Now hand me the Ocarina of Time. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. But it can't. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter, and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always just be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? Oh man, this scene probably caused a lot of people to tear up. It's like, you can just picture Link's heart ripping in two right at that moment. I am finally free to spend the rest of my life with Beatrice. Yay! She's down in rock right now, so yeah, I'm sorry. Can you turn that gate of time down? It's making so much noise. She needs to sleep. I think we can just... it'll probably be too much story. Because I've been recording for close to 40 minutes now. So we're going to save. And we're going to stop the video right here. In the next part, we're going to talk to Impa and probably return back to our own time. Goodbye, everyone.